Hello F1 fans, welcome to ZN F1 News today. As Lewis Hamilton prepares to make his highly anticipated Ferrari debut, attention turns to the man steering the ship at Maranello, Fred Vasseur. Former Ferrari race engineer Rob Smedley has highlighted Vasseur's leadership as a critical factor in Hamilton's transition to the Scuderia. Let's explore why the team principal's role is so pivotal. After a season where McLaren found themselves navigating the complexities of team orders, Lando Norris has revealed that the team's approach will be refreshed for the 2025 Formula One campaign. With both Norris and teammate Oscar Piastri aiming for championship contention, McLaren has opted to reset its internal rules to ensure a fair fight. Here's how the team plans to move forward. Before that, don't forget to click subscribe button and the bell icon for another F1 news update. In a move that has electrified Formula One, Lewis Hamilton will take to the Fiorano circuit this week to drive a Ferrari for the first time. The seven-time world champion's switch from Mercedes to Ferrari marks a new chapter in his illustrious career. As Hamilton arrives in Maranello, many believe Fred Vasseur's leadership will be instrumental in shaping Ferrari's future success. I like Fred. I've got a lot of time for him and what he's doing. He's very straight-talking and brings humility to the role. He's intelligent but also disarming, which is a great quality to have in a pressure cooker environment like Formula One. Quote from Rob Smedley. Smedley, who worked alongside Felipe Massa during Ferrari's championship battles, emphasized that Vasseur's approach fosters a healthy team culture. In an environment where accountability is critical, Smedley believes Vasseur excels at balancing responsibility with support. Fred has done a good job of demonstrating that you don't need more pressure in F1. Successful people in this sport are already their own harshest critics. What Fred does well is look after his people. It's not about pointing fingers when things go wrong, it's about creating an environment where everyone can thrive. Vasseur's management style is seen as a stark contrast to some other team principals in the paddock. Smedley noted that not every F1 leader truly understands what it takes to build a successful team. However, he places Vasseur among an elite group of managers, likening him to figures like Ross Brawn and Toto Wolff. Ross Brawn and Jean Todt were mentors to me, and they knew exactly how to make a team successful. Among the current crop, Toto Wolff stands out for his intellect, grit, and will to win. Fred Vasseur belongs in that conversation. He's got what it takes to make Ferrari a force to be reckoned with again. Hamilton's arrival at Ferrari comes at a critical juncture for the team. After a challenging few seasons, the Scuderia is aiming to return to championship contention. Vasseur's leadership, combined with Hamilton's experience and determination, could provide the spark Ferrari needs to reclaim its former glory. Fred's ability to build trust and confidence is key. He doesn't make rash decisions or pursue ideas that are off the map. That kind of stability is exactly what Ferrari needs right now. Concluded from Rob Smedley. While the pressure on Ferrari will undoubtedly be immense, Vasseur's calm demeanor and strategic approach could make all the difference. As Hamilton begins his Ferrari journey, the team will rely on Vasseur's expertise to navigate the challenges ahead and reignite their championship aspirations. With Lewis Hamilton joining Ferrari and Fred Vasseur at the helm, the stage is set for a thrilling chapter in the Scuderia's storied history. Can this combination bring Ferrari back to the top of Formula One? Only time will tell. In 2024, McLaren emerged as the closest challengers to Red Bull, with Lando Norris establishing himself as Max Verstappen's primary rival in the second half of the season. As the stakes grew higher, McLaren implemented team orders favoring Norris, particularly in key races like Hungary and Italy, sparking criticism from some quarters. By the end of the season, the so-called papaya rules gave Norris priority on track, justified by his strong performances. However, as McLaren gears up for 2025, both drivers are starting on equal terms. 2025 is a refresh, and Oscar has an opportunity to fight for a championship too. A lot of the talk about team orders last year came because of the Drivers' Championship fight. I earned my right to have some of those privileges by doing a good job throughout the season. It's not something I asked for, it's something I worked for. Quote from Lando Norris. Norris also emphasized his preference for winning championships through fair competition rather than relying on team orders. Despite moments where teammate Oscar Piastri was asked to support Norris, he pointed out that the dynamic was not one-sided. It's not how I want to win a championship. I want to go out and give Max a fair fight and earn it my way. There were times when Oscar helped me, like in Brazil, but I also did my part, like in Baku, when I held up Sergio Perez. It's a strength of our team, we work together when we need to. That's part of why we're at the top of Formula One. Oscar Piastri, who claimed 2 victories in his debut season, admitted that the team orders made sense in 2024 because he wasn't in title contention. However, the Australian is determined to fight on equal footing in 2025 and avoid a repeat of last year's hierarchy. If I'd been in a better position last year, there wouldn't have been team orders. It's been made a bigger deal than it actually was. There weren't many moments where they were necessary. For next season, I want to be in the fight alongside Lando, and hopefully, it's just the two of us competing for the championship. Soundbite from Oscar Piastri. Piastri also highlighted McLaren's unique approach to team collaboration. He praised the team's ability to strike a balance between supporting each other and maintaining competitive integrity. Even without prescribed team orders, we've always worked to do the right thing for the team and each other. That's not going to change. The tweaks to how we approach racing are specific scenarios, but our ideal is to have both of us fighting at the top. McLaren's team orders policy became a hot topic in 2024, particularly after high-profile moments in races where Norris lost ground to Verstappen. Despite the controversies, the team's collaborative approach helped them finish the season as Red Bull's closest competitors, and they were fighting for wins in both the Drivers' and Constructors' Championships. Our strength as a team is how we work together, and that's why we are where we are now, fighting for wins and the Constructors' Championship. 2025 is a clean slate, and both Oscar and I are ready to push each other to new heights. Norris added. As McLaren prepares for the 2025 season, the refreshed approach to team orders signals their intent to maximize the potential of both drivers. With a car capable of challenging Red Bull and 2 highly talented drivers, the team is positioned for another thrilling campaign. McLaren's decision to reset their team orders policy reflects their ambition to maintain harmony while allowing both drivers to compete for the title. Can Lando Norris continue his ascent, or will Oscar Piastri rise to the occasion and claim his spot at the top? The battle begins as the 2025 season unfolds. Thanks for watching ZN F1 News today. See you in the next video update.